What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Mid South Sports Report Race Talk Live. I'm Willie, along with Michael and Matt. What's going on, fellas?
Not a lot.
Well, not much. How about you, Ellie? Recky. Oops. Sorry.
Fight, fighting a cold, I can tell you that. Fighting a cold. Michael sent it up my way. So
I don't know about sending it your way, but I got some sort of crap. I can tell you that.
maybe it's a Canadian virus that they've invented.
I don't know. I'm healthy as a horse, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with
Exactly.
you
That's
two.
what I'm saying. Well, you're stuck in with that blockade, so you can't go nowhere.
No, 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 no. That's been cleared up, and yeah,
Where? Where?
everywhere.
Really?
Yep. Our
Still
our prime minister yesterday basically enacted something that would be similar to a war measures act to clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it got to the point. U.S.'s blockade supposed to start March 1st is what I saw.
Oh, well, there you go.
90,000 trucks.
That'll be
So
interesting. Ah, well, we got a lot to get to tonight,
let's
though.
get to it, man. It.
2022 preview.
Let's go. Who wants to start it off?
Well, I don't know. You want to do dirt first, or you want to do cup preview first?
Let's do dirt. Let's do dirt first. Michael,
All right.
start us
Dirt's
off, man.
tough, man. What about East Bay? I know me and you, Willie, we got to watch the majority of it. I don't think you didn't get to watch any of it, did you, Matt?
Nope, no, I wasn't able
Wow.
to watch any East Bay, unfortunately.
So you
Sucked.
missed some exciting last three
Well,
nights of East Bay.
yeah, last 3 nights it took them a little bit to get that track right.
Yeah, and once it got right, my God, was it fun to watch. So we'll
Yeah.
get things started with night two getting rained out at East Bay. They moved in to night three with 70 cars in attendance. Brandon Shepard took home the win. Uh, Ashton Winger took home second. Tyler Erb third. Kyle Bronson fourth. And Ricky Thornton Jr. rounded out your top five with Shepard setting quick time. Notes for the night. Uh, Jimmy Owens set out the night due to the Ramirez situation there. B
Car owner
Main
passed
won.
away. It's pretty
Yeah.
sad deal with
Yeah.
you know, don't know what the future holds for that team. I don't know if they're going to continue on or how that's going to do. But man, Jimmy did come back with night four with a vengeance, though.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say the team will keep going.
I hope so.
But not a lot to talk about during the heat race. B Main one was brutal, lots of yellows, but man, was it fun to watch. A lot of tore up cars. Um, in the feature, Overton took over on lap nine. Moran makes contact with a lap car and spins on lap 10. He was running right there in the top three. Brandon Shepard back to the lead on lap 13. And a very controversial situation happened between Ricky Thornton and Brandon Overton. Ricky Thornton makes slight contact with Overton. Overton spins out. However, Lucas
Oh
Oil
yeah.
did not deem that as him being the caution. Lucas Oil states that it was debris, and Overton gets his spot back, and then eventually pulled off. And also Moran, with his spin, still managed the top 10 out of the deal. Um, we're going to go to East Bay night number four, 75 entries on the night. And once again, Brandon Shepard wins. Earl Pearson got second. Kyle Bronson third. Devin Moran fourth. And Hudson O'Neill fifth. Overton set quick time. Garrett Smith, he was involved in that wild B main the night before. After a rough night, was set fast time in Group A. But most importantly, qualifying was by far the best I've ever watched So many new fast times, seem like one after another. That's the East Bay experience you go to watch. And by far, track was at its best for that week, starting to get better. Heat one would go to Garrett Smith as he was set to start on the pole for the A main, but he would be DQ'd, failing post race inspection for a spoiler infraction. It's got to be 8 inches. His was 9. That would park him for the night. Owens would also not advance in that heat race and have to go to B main. In the A main, RTJ would bring out the first yellow and park it for the night. Overton would lead the first half of the race. Then Brian Shirley took the lead off of 2. Shepard would get it back and lead off of 4. That was a quick exchange there. Not much really going on. Overton would pull off, 8 to go. But the finish of this race here, and I believe you got to see it, didn't you, Willie? When Shepard bounces off of turn 4, coming to the white flag, goes into turn 2, grazes the wall again, and managed to win it.
Yep.
And then Turbo would drive from 25th to 9th, being the hard charger of the night.
Yeah, I mean, Turbo, man, he just dug himself too much bigger holes in the heat race. That's what
Yeah,
killed
night
him.
after night, he was steadily digging himself a hole.
Yeah.
All right, night 5 would go to Shepard. Overton was set quick time. Overton would finish second, Winger third, Moran fourth, and T Mac fifth. Um, Clanton would break in qualifying. Smith would rebound and tie me in third quick in Group B and third overall after being DQ'd the night before. And that's all I got for y'all because I had to leave early. I believe that was on Friday night's portion.
One
Yes.
thing
So,
one thing to note with
Actually, we watched Friday night, I think, didn't we, Willie? You and I watched
yeah.
Friday
yeah,
night.
that's right. Y'all did. You did.
And Moran actually spun out, got into it with a lap car and spun out. He was the first caution.
Yep.
And he
Yep.
still come back and finished fourth.
Just finished top 10. Yep.
One thing to note with Garrett Smith, when they DQ'd him after qualifying, they parked him for the night. No, after the heat race. That was a straight. I guess it's in a rule. If you have a uh, deck height issue, you're parked for the night, not just DQ for the
But
race.
but like me and you talked about, how did it get past pre-race inspection? How did it get past qualifying pre-race or pre-inspection?
It I don't know how. I mean, because you've got probably one of the fairest guys, in any series, in Steve Francis. He is the series director, so I don't know. I'm sure there was a lot of questions. Somebody had to bring it to his attention, right?
It had to be.
Anybody could go up to a tech man and say, "Hey, it's just like a coach telling a ref, hey, watch this. Hey, you need to watch this." That's what happened, and then you know what? They started measuring him, and bam, he's off. I'm sure they did not go up to him and measure his. That's the only car they didn't measure. I'm sure they probably put something in place.
Right.
But you know how it is, though, right? It's no different than it is in any racing series. Some guy goes, they know he's getting away with it. They look, that spoiler doesn't look right, right? Then you go over and you kick the official and say, hey, that spoiler looks like it's a little tall over there,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Then the next thing you know, poof.
Yeah. I was shocked that they parked him for the night, but it's in the rules that if you have an infraction that severe, you're parked for the night.
It's in the
So,
rules. It's in the rules, right?
yeah.
Yep.
The last night, Michael, I say that was probably the best racing of all.
Yes.
Last night, they was battling the rain, and I'm gonna tell you something. Them boys was hanging it out there.
I did watch the whole thing. I said I was leaving, and I thought there's no way in the world I'm missing this race. And
Look at
I
that. He
would
got off and watched it by himself. You
I,
believe
I
that?
started to leave,
Uh-huh.
and I thought, no, no,
Spill the
no.
beans. Come
I
on.
got I still got a few minutes. Hey, I was 2 minutes to the good when I made it, but to recap it, Shepard would set quick time again, um, but Devin Moran would finally win again, and then Tyler Erb with finally a good run. Mark
Started
Whitener,
good.
yeah, Mark Whitener finished third, his best run of the deal, a speed week so far. Tanner English
Finished fourth.
finished fourth with
Huh?
his best run of
Yes,
the
sir. Tanner
speed
English finished
weeks.
fourth.
And then Brandon
I
Overton.
would have been eating crow on Saturday. Good thing I didn't show up to watch.
Mm,
And then Brandon Overton rounding out your top five. I didn't gather a whole lot of notes because I was in a
expected
bad
to
mood.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was in a bad mood. I just wanted to watch the race and be done.
Yeah.
But I'm glad the race put on a great show.
Go go
Um,
Tuscaloosa, right?
but seen a little fire there for a minute.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
But the racing made up for a bad first half of the day. Put me in a better mood, man. What?
It wouldn't if Brandon Shepard would have won.
Yeah, I was happy to kind of look.
Wasn't it
Brandon
funny
Shepard.
when Yeah, wasn't it funny when Brandon Shepard lost the lead and then broke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know,
I'm
he
assuming he
just
lost the points lead too because Moran won.
Nope.
well, I mean,
So he still
no, he
held on
didn't
to it.
because they throw out your worst finish and that was his worst finish.
Oh, there you go.
And Brandon and look, he was fixing to break history. He was fixing to be the only person to win four in a row, five in a
Yeah,
row,
four
whatever
in
it
a
is
row,
down there.
four in a row. Yeah,
Brandon Shepard may be a great guy. I've met him a few times. He don't speak a whole lot, but it kind of goes to his car owner that gives
yeah.
him that black eye. I don't know
Well,
very
when
many
he's in that
people.
B5, I mean, he's a cheerable guy.
Yep.
You know,
But you get in that rocket house car and it's like, fence it, fence it, fence it.
yeah.
But
I kind of expect that one right there was Mark Richards. I'd say that probably was the one in Steve Francis' ear. So
yeah,
about the whole Garrett Smith because that he when you have somebody like that out qualify Brandon Shepard and all them, that kind of puts a black eye and everybody, hey, what's he doing that he ain't? I'm sure Mark Richards was starting to roam around and looking at everything and stuff. That's one thing about dirt racing. You know, you could send somebody over to kind of just look around. Where you don't have that in other series besides some asphalt stuff. Snooping,
right.
what we call it. You know,
Also, news broke after the race was over Saturday night that Devin Moran's crew chief and brother, Wiley Moran, is quitting the team, and he's going on to do stuff in his personal life. And I don't know what that consists of, but wish him luck. Um,
wish him luck. I just don't. I hope that does not mean that Devin Moran drops off the tour. I think this is his shot. He could actually pull a Brandon Overton and win this championship. You know, um, if not, I think you give it to T Mac again. I mean, him or Thornton's too consistent.
if you've got Flow Racing, you need to go watch the diaries that they've been keeping up with Devin and his brother all through Speed Weeks from Golden Isle to East Bay. I don't know if they're still doing it at Volusia this week or not, but man,
I don't
that's
think
pretty
they are. I
fun to
don't think they
watch.
follow World Outlaws.
But if you got Flow, watch it. It's incredible, and you'll see how close them two brothers are, and why they're being successful. And it kind of sucks because I think Devin could win it. But after East Bay, the current points is Brandon Shepard with 1260, Devin Moran second with 1240, third is T Mac with 1125, fourth is Tyler Erb at 1090, fifth is Ricky Thornton with 1055. He's also tied with Ashton Winger. Hudson O'Neal's close in seventh with 1050. Eighth is Earl Pearson, 1030. Ninth is Dennis Serb at 1005. And then Shane Clanton rounds out your top 10 in points with 990. The little notable points that they have, it's little extra stuff that they do. The Risco Industries most feature wins. Brandon Shepard's got four. Devin Moran, three. Overton with two. T Mac, Jimmy Owens, and Dennis Serve both have one. The Big River Steel most podium finishes goes to Devin Moran with seven. Brandon Shepard with six. Brandon Overton with three. McCready three. And Turbo with three. The
A lot
Penske
of
Shocks.
it was a lot of
You're
money
right.
up on speedweeks.
Yes. Uh, the Penske Shocks most top five finishes. Devin Moran with 10. Brandon Shepard with 8. T Mac with 6. Overton 4. Turbo 4. Now this stat right here is incredible. The optimal battery's hard charger points. Ross Robertson has 77 points.
Wow. So
You
he's
know how we
passed
talk.
77 cars.
You know how Turbo's been digging himself in the hole.
Yeah.
He's second with 73.
Woof.
Third is Garrett Albertson with 66. Fourth is Stormy Scott with 63. Fifth is Spencer Hughes with 52.
All right. I'm gonna lay it on you. Speed Weeks is done. We saw what we've
Oh,
is
here we go.
done. Okay. Right now, you've seen everybody. Who's your pick to win the Lucas Oil Championship? Who's your pick right now?
Well, if Moran stays on tour, I gotta go Moran. Even with his brother leaving, a lot of the stuff, yeah, his brother does, but
But say he pulls
also,
off. I think he pulls off the tour. I think he does.
but if he doesn't stay on tour, I gotta go with. Mm, I gotta go with Ricky Thornton this year. It
No.
was Turbo. I thought it
No.
might be Hudson, but Ricky Thornton has been the most consistent. Him and T Mac have been the most consistent.
Yep. But now I think now you're gonna start seeing tracks that Hudson starts to win.
Is that who you going? Who you got as Hudson?
Yes, I'm going with Hudson.
Yeah, I gotta do that again.
He's good at four. I mean, I say 411. You're probably gonna give that to. I think 411. You're gonna give that to probably um, Jimmy Owens or Mike Marlar if Mike Marlar runs it. I think one of them two probably wins 411. You go to Atomic. You go to Atomic. I mean, we'll say go to Atomic. You got Moran. Moran's probably gonna walk off with that one. That's his home turf. He's
Yep.
gonna walk off with that one. You go to Brownstown. I would not put it past Devin Gilpin to upset everybody at Brownstown. That's just him or Josh Rice. So you know it is. But good Speed Weeks report. I always enjoy the collaboration. I always enjoy watching the races, man. That was fun to watch. I hate it's over. So, but
I'm ready for a little bit of a break in the action. Um, it kind of got grueling there. I can't imagine what it'd be like uh, being down there. I mean, those guys are now at Volusia for 6 days, so
all right,
but we won't be covering that. So
no, no. All right, Matt, it's your turn, man.
Uh,
NASCAR Cup Series preview.
yeah, this was a lot of work. So here's the deal, guys. We talked about it last week. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the 36 Cup Series charter teams only. We decided to drop the open teams just because there's just not going to be a consistency there. I think that's going to work. So what I've done is I put them in order of how the charters were ranked 36th through first. So we're going to get going here. First on the list, the 36th charter. Car number 45, Kurt Busch, 2311 Racing. So 2021 results. Finished 11th in the standings. Now, of course, this was with the one car with Chip Ganassi. One win, 6 top 5s, 14 top 10s, 4 DNFs, led 208 laps, and had 3 stage wins. Willie, how's Mr. Bush going to do this year in 2311 second car?
I think he don't make the playoffs, but I think he misses it. It comes down to the last race.
Michael?
I'm gonna say he does make the playoffs, and I'm gonna say he's winning 3 races.
Woo! Woo!
Uh,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do it. I had to be the first for you to do it too.
Okay, here's my opinion, boys, and it's just going from experience. I think overall this is going to be a learning curve year. He has Billy Scott back as his crew chief, which he did work with at Stuart Haas back in the day, and they did find a little bit of success. But I kind of agree with Willie on this one. I think they're going to struggle to make the playoffs this year. I just new team. There's going to be bugs to work out, and the whole thing is that for Kurt Busch, you've been driving a Cup car that's driven one way your whole career since basically 2000, and now we're going to something that's totally different. And I just don't know how well he's going to adapt to it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you.
So overall, guys, I don't think so. But let's move on. Oops, wrong. Okay, next on the list, Charter Team 35. Corey LaJoy with Spire Motorsports. Crew chief is Ryan Sparks this year. Last year, 29th in overall standings, no wins, no top 5s, 1 top 10, 6 DNFs, 13 laps led, and 0 stage wins. We'll start with Michael this time. How does Mr. LaJoy do in the 7 car this year?
Not much better.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think this is going to be another struggle year for the 7 car. I think they showed a little bit of life in a couple races last year, but the big thing to me that they got to fix is this 6 DNFs. You cannot have 6 DNFs in the Cup Series.
I think if he was to get with a better team, he'd be a halfway decent driver. But he's got to get away from these.
I'm not going to say he makes the playoffs. Okay. But I think this cat, he'll be in the same kind of top 20, probably 22nd to 17 range. Only reason I say that is Spire is starting to pour money into this 7 car. They're not the 77 car, but they're pouring money into this 7 car and stuff. I mean, you got to think Spire Motorsports. Everybody, a lot of people don't know who Spire is. Spire is a development agent.
I hear you there, Willie, but here's my concern with Spire Motorsports as an example. You were 29th in the standings last year, and you're telling me that they're going to improve 10 positions in the standings this year.
New car. Come on now.
No. You definitely are going to be getting that. No. Very, very difficult to leapfrog 10 positions in the Cup Series. I think that's going to be tough. I agree with Michael. Maybe top 20, maybe top 25 this year. Maybe top 25.
Ganassi's no longer. That's 2 cars you're jumping.
I know, but he still has to jump 8 more cars. I think maybe top 25. If he gets the DNFs cleaned up, probably a better chance, but
All right.
we'll see.
All right. We'll
Charter
see.
Team 34. Okay, so this one's a little bit trickier because this is the Rick Ware Racing 15 car. It's going to have multiple drivers this year. That's why you've got multiple up there at the top. It's not going to be a consistent
Okay.
driver. 35th in the standings. I can tell you what I'm expecting from this car. Absolutely nothing.
You got Josh Balicki. You got
You might get the odd Ryan Preece in that car, and
yes,
you might
yes.
get some performance out of those races, but I'm not expecting much, to be honest with you.
I think if Ryan Priest runs short tracks, I don't think he is. If he ran short tracks, I'd say they had a little life, but he's not very good at intermediate tracks. They're
Is
just
this the
not.
same car he drove at the Clash?
Yes.
Yes, this would be the 15 car he drove at the Clash.
Now, when it comes to plate tracks, I know y'all say practice does not mean nothing. The Rick Ware 51 car was fast in draft. Just saying.
They're
Well, I
all
mean,
fast in
they
frickin'
had to make him
draft.
feel good.
What?
They had to
They're
make him feel
all
good.
fast in the draft.
The 45 couldn't even keep up in the draft.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. He was better than that 43 car. All of Rick
oof,
Ware was better than the 43 car.
oof.
You lucky I didn't knock my damn webcam off.
That was about as bad as this, but we'll just
Oh. All right. All right.
oh, that was a train wreck waiting to happen. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, he went there.
I went there early.
You want to put
Yeah,
money
he
on
went
it
there.
that they do better? The 43 does better?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get to
Yeah,
them.
that's what I thought.
Charter Team 33. Oh, here we go. This ought to be a little more controversial. Ty Dillon, Petty GMS Motorsports. I have no stats for Ty Dillon because he made very few, if any, cup starts last year.
0.
And
No,
I think,
0.
yeah, I don't think he made one. I will tell you exactly where this car will finish. He'll be lucky if he finishes in the top 30.
You're crazy.
I see a lot of rollback expectations for him.
I do too. I think that he might be the DNF king this year.
Top 25 contending for top 15s.
Well done. You gonna put a prop bet on that one?
Huh? Put a prop bet?
You gonna
Hold
put
on. I got to pull Google back up here.
you gonna put a prop bet on
I
that
mean,
one?
what are we saying? Over under 6 top 15s? You going under?
Top tens. Not doing top 15s. Top tens.
6 top 10s? I ain't think he's going to take 6 top 10s.
No. Over under. You will say 3 top tens. Over under.
I'll say over. I'll say he gets 1 3.
And I'm going well under on that one. And what about you, Michael?
Under.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an under. I am not expecting much out of this team, to be honest with you. It's a new team. I know GMS and everything, they're going to have lots of backing. I think that, but the problem is I think Ty Dillon's temper is going to get him in too much trouble. And I think that's where that DNF, I think, will definitely
10s, right?
leave the DNF column this year.
That was for top 10s?
Yes.
Yep.
Here's my thing on Petty GMAs. Maury Gallagher is going to throw so much money at this team. It's unbelievable.
And you know what?
I see where you're talking about with Ty Dillon. He's still wild.
I could see it, not this year. I think it's just too much, too new this year. You got to give them a season or two under their belt before I think you're going to start seeing them be in a top 20 team.
I still think there's some top 10s in.
Well, you're thinking more than 3. I'm thinking under 3. So,
all right, we'll go with it.
All right. Charter Team 32. Cody Ware for Wickware Racing, 51 car. Cody
You
Ware
ain't,
didn't have many starts last year, so he was 53rd in the standings.
Cody Ware didn't have many starts.
Nope. I think he only had 25 or 30 or something. He missed a few races.
Oh, because he's running his Indy car.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I think
uh,
he probably finishes probably 35th or 36th in the standings in charters.
mm,
I think we all can agree on that one.
we agree on that one. I'm not expecting much out of this team this year. Now, they do have the alliance this year with Stuart Haas, which may help a bit, but
I don't
uh,
think he runs a full season.
yeah, I don't expect much there. So, Charter Team 31, BJ McLeod. This car actually did have one top 10 last year and only two
Daytona,
DNFs.
Daytona or Talladega probably wasn't
Probably. But
it? Yeah.
uh well, there's got to be somebody in the 30 to 36 when it comes to the charters, and I think this is where this car's going to land.
Yeah. I mean, we could see they don't have much equipment because they made the long haul out to California and they just rode.
Yep.
And they pulled in. They pulled in with like, I mean, I think even their heat race they didn't pull in, but the 50 lapper they pulled in with like 15, 20 to go. So
And I'm guessing, Michael, are you in the same boat on this one? Going to be one of them 30 to 36 place cars next year?
I think he could get as high as 28.
Okay.
Because he takes care of his equipment.
that
That,
that
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 he
is
does.
that he
That is.
does. He's out there. He's yeah, he might be riding around, but he gets out of everybody's way. He's very respectful. You know,
And with, if these new cars have trouble and a lot of guys fall out, he'll be out there gaining spots.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
see. I think he could possibly finish inside the top 28 easily. But
It's possible.
I mean, never know.
I
Yeah.
was also going to say, boys, this is his Daytona 500 paint scheme,
I think it looks pretty
and
good.
they nailed that one.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I think you did pretty good.
we did good on that one.
I still think the money team's car is probably
Oh, here we go. Here, this is going to be a prop bet for Willie that he's going to totally suck on.
I'm not prop
Charter
betting this
team,
car.
Charter team number 30, Colleague Racing 16 car. Had one win last year, Indianapolis Road Course. We got multiple drivers this year, but we do know who they are. Daniel Hemrick, AJ Allmendinger, and Noah Gregson are going to be driving this car, splitting the duties for the year. I got an interesting one on this one, boys. I think this car could possibly make the Owners' Championship this year.
The final four?
No. Owners' playoffs, sorry.
Okay. I just said
Could end up getting in there because this car is going to be running full time this year.
right.
If they get that win at the road course, they're in.
Yeah. I think they get them a
So,
win. I think they get them at a win at the road course. I think Noah probably surprises and gets a couple top 15s. I don't think he gets no top 10s, but I think he gets top 15s with it.
I think Nora's going to tear up some cars.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Daniel Hemrick, he'll probably be top 20, but riding around, he don't want probably, you know. Um, I don't look for I look for them to be really competitive on road courses, but other than that, let's take care of equipment.
They'll be very competitive on road courses because, as far as I understand, Allmendinger is doing all the road courses.
Almading's running all the road courses. Hemrick is running all the super speedways. Because of course you got Noah with you know
Yeah,
Beard.
yeah,
And then Hemrick's running majority of the mile and a halves.
yeah.
So
What do you think, Michael?
Uh,
do they get a win?
one,
How about that?
yeah, I think they'll get a win for sure. Get a win, but as far as the other stuff, I think they're going to struggle.
I think so too. I think this is going to be the car where it's like when the road courses come up, you're going to be looking at it.
Yeah.
You know, let's be honest. If we're talking NASCAR fantasy, I guarantee all three of us are probably going to have
You'd be
Allmendinger
stupid
in
not to
our.
put Allmendinger least in your garage.
Allmendinger's probably going to be in the garage at least,
Yeah,
minimum on our road
yeah.
course.
I mean, I had Austin Cindric in my garage. I mean, on all the road courses because he's just too
Yeah.
too stout on road courses.
All right. Charter Team 29. Oh, this one ought to be interesting. Rookie driver Todd Gilliland, Front Row Motorsports 38 car. The 38 car last year finished 30th in owner standings. Willie.
I think he battles Cody Ware majority of the time.
Michael.
I think he finishes third in rookie of the year. I think he finishes top 25 in the points, and that's about it.
Top 25? No way.
Yeah, I was probably going to be leaning more towards top 30. Again, I think this is another guy that is going to tear up a lot of cars.
Yeah.
He's going to be tearing up some equipment this year.
Okay.
So,
Before we move on, the way the point system is, do you think that's all three? I know we won't. They don't calculate them, right? Because all three of them running for Xfinity. But if they did calculate them, do you think all three of the colic drivers
the
in the
16 car will outrun the 38.
no, you do you think points wise they outrun the
The
38?
16 in owners championship will outpace the 38.
I'm talking drivers. You think out of all them starts, all the drivers get because remember, if you win, that's like 43 points. If he finishes 20th, that's 20 points. So that's like
No,
two races.
he'll outpoint them. Let put it this way: the 38 car will outpoint the 16. I think the drivers. If you're
Right.
talking just the drivers,
The drivers, yes, that's
but
what I'm talking about.
the 16 car owner points,
Right.
the 16 will beat the 38 in owner points.
I mean, because you got to look, Quinn Houff did not pass Jamie McMurray until race 7.
Yeah, but that was Quinn Houff.
Well, no, but I'm just saying he did not outpoint him and didn't get past Kyle Larson until like mid-season. And
Yep.
Kyle Larson didn't race before just saying, just throwing it
Anyway,
out there.
next on the list, Charter Team 28. We got multiple drivers again. 77 car for Spire Motorsports. I'm just going to call it like it is. Field filler.
Field filler.
Who's the drivers?
Balicki, I believe, is driving.
Josh
Josh
Bilicki
Balicki.
will run a majority, and then Landon Casson will split that team.
Yeah, this is going to be.
And they'll have road course ringers probably in for the road courses.
Field filler.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it like it is. It's going to be a field filler.
This charter will probably be sold by year's end. This is what Spires do. They grab charters, they hold it for a year, get the value where they want it, and then they sell it off for 5-10 million. So
Could be. Next on the list. Ooh, here we go. This ought to be a good discussion. Charter Team 27. New for this year, Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing.
You're first, Matt. I want to hear yours first.
Brad Keselowski, driver, 6 car. Matt McCall is crew chief. So this was his results. I'm going to go over this so you guys can understand it. And I want to hear your opinions on this. So this was in the 2 car last year. He finished 6th overall in standings, had 1 win, 10 top 5s, 17 top 10s, 3 DNFs, led 331 laps and gets 2 stage wins. I am going to tell you right now, there's going to be a 0 in the win column.
Ooh.
I do not see this car winning this year. I just don't. He might get some top 5s maybe towards the end of the year. And guys, here, this is why I'm going to say this. I was scared to death on how badly Brad K ran at the Coliseum. That car was non-existent in the both Roush cars were terrible at the Coliseum.
But you
I'm
take
like,
the Coliseum and then the Daytona practice, they're about the same. You can't go off of that.
I just don't think this is going to be a top 15 team the beginning part of this year. I think they might start getting it turned around. Yeah, you can say I'm wrong, but I just I don't see it. I just don't see it. Not at the beginning part of this year. I think it's they're going to struggle.
Michael, you want to get him or you want me to get him?
Here's what I think. I'm gonna say he's gonna squeak into the playoffs.
Points or win?
He'll have one win. He'll
Thinking
match that
plate
total.
track.
Mm-mm.
It'll be a plate track.
Okay.
Top fives, maybe five. Top tens, maybe 12. Uh, Laps led.
I think that's going to be
You cut.
300 to be a stretch this year.
Yeah, that's maybe 100. And stage wins. Wow, he only won 2 stages last year.
Only won 2 stages last year.
I think he'll do better this year.
All right. Think
Here we go.
I think it gets.
You're
You
gonna
let me talk. Can
No,
I?
because I'm ready to get some money on the table so that I can make sure I get enough money to fly down to Daytona next year out of you.
All right. Listen. I think he gets one win. I think he matches his top 10, his top fives. I think he matches that.
10
Uh,
top fives,
10 top fives. I think he's around
20
probably
bucks. He doesn't get it.
the 10 top fives.
10 top fives, 20 bucks. He don't get it.
Bank it.
There you go. No bloody way. He does not get 10 top fives this year. No way.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. That car right there, new program coming in. Watch and see if they don't take off. Watch and see. Look what. Oh, all right. Let's go back to Gene Haas and Tony Stewart. Look what that happened. Gene Haas was running like dog crap. Tony Stewart come. What they do the first year? What did they do? What did they
There's
do?
one huge
They
difference.
won one. They won a
There's
championship.
one huge difference.
Wow.
Stewart went to Rick Hendrick and basically said, I need your support 100% on this program to make it work.
And I guarantee you that he's got Ford's backing.
You really think Ford's going to throw a whole bunch of money behind him when they've got Penske, Stewart Haas way ahead of them in the program?
I'm telling you, I think they throw money behind him.
Oh, you're nuts. You're more crazier than I thought you were.
10 top fives. Move on.
10 top. Yeah. Well, that's 20 bucks I just earned.
Is this a bet or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is a
Okay.
bet. He says
I
it's
got
gonna
it
be-
down.
Yeah. No
Okay.
bloody way. Anyway, next. Charter Team 26, Cole
Oof.
Custer,
Hmm.
Stewart Haas Racing. Finished 26th in the standings last year, had 2 top fives, 3 top tens, and 9 DNFs. Almost a third of the season he DNF'd last year.
Hey, listen, be quiet for a minute. Y'all hear that? Chirping. Birds chirping. That's what you're going to get out of this guy again this year.
Yeah, I think I agree with
Nothing.
you there, Michael.
And I think he's out of a ride at the end of the
This
year.
guy will be packing his suitcase and headed on down the road at the end of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I think John Hunter Nemechek ends up in that ride in 2023.
Possibly. All right. Charter Team 25. This is the other colleague car. This one will be Justin Haley full time. Michael, first up on this one. How does Justin Haley do in this?
Standings wise, I'll say he makes the playoff.
Whew.
Oof, boy, I wasn't going that good.
Nah, I wasn't going that far.
No wins. 15 top tens. 5 top fives.
No.
3 stage wins.
Oof.
And leads about 200 laps.
Oh my God. All right.
I mean, he kind of impressed
I'm
me
a-
in Clash.
I'm a kind of that's Clash, okay?
I
All right.
don't give a crap if it was a Clash or not.
All right. I I'm not a big Colic guy as I was, right? The way they did Jeb. I'm not saying I got a vendetta.
Oh,
Listen, I ain't saying I got a vendetta.
Yes, cue it.
Listen, but I don't think he makes the playoffs. But I think he's with he's in that 17 to 20 range, right? Um, I think he's going to struggle because he's got to adapt to a new car. One thing I don't like with Justin Haley is why are you not running any Xfinity races and getting, basically, I wouldn't say more seat time, but you still can learn something track condition wise.
this I see. I'm going to go more along Willie's lines here, except for the fact that I think if we end up having a battle there at that final race at Daytona before the playoffs
Oh,
start,
that no doubt. Yeah, no
the
doubt.
31 car is going to be involved in that talk.
Yeah. I think they've got something figured out with the super
And
speedway packages.
I am not counting Justin Haley out at any super speedways this year.
Yeah,
Not one of them.
no. The one win that he has, right, was a fluke.
Yes.
Big fluke,
But he
right?
is a damn good plate racer.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yeah.
he'd be the kind of guy where if I was in position to make the playoffs with the win and I had to go into Daytona to get it done, he'd probably be one of the guys I wouldn't mind having in my car.
Right. I'm gonna throw something out there, and y'all probably think I'm wrong. This will be the first year I think we have 16 different winners.
Where is it? There we go.
Y'all might think I'm wrong. I think this is the year
I,
we have 16 different winners.
I'm not disagreeing.
I think.
I don't see 16 different winners, but we'll have over 10.
Well, we had what? We had 14 this.
I
We
think
had
we're gonna
14
be
last year.
I think we're gonna be 14 again this year.
Ooh, no. I think we have
Anyway,
16.
so we're saying based on our
No,
professional opinions, Michael says he makes the playoffs. You and I say
17, 20.
17 to 20 with the possibility that he'll be racing for that spot come Daytona for the playoffs.
Yes.
All right. Next on the docket. Oh, here we go. Charter Team 24, 43 car. Eric Jones.
It's got a sucky charter number.
New crew. He's got a great charter number. New crew chief this year, Dave Ellens. I think that's going to be a good thing for this team.
Yep.
Now, his stats from last year: 24th in points, 6 top 10s, 4 DNFs, and led 9 laps.
Hey, wait a second. You see where that crew chief right there? It ain't got a Jerry Baxter stuck 15 years in the past. Okay, that was the problem with the 43 car. It was Jerry Baxter trying to pull what they ran in 1980. Right now, you have a young-minded. No, you can say I'm wrong. Now they have a young-minded crew chief. I'm telling you right now, book it down. He makes the playoffs. Book it down. He has at least
How
50,
much? All right, I want money on this.
Oh Lord, what are we betting here?
we'll bet $5.
That's all you're willing to go to say he makes the playoffs is $5.
Look,
But you don't
that's like
believe
eight. That's $8 Canadian. Don't,
$10.
huh?
10
All right,
bucks.
all right, $10.
$10,
All
and
right,
no, he doesn't make the playoffs,
you're
and
crazy.
he won't even be in contention for the top 20.
You're crazy. You're insane.
Michael,
I'd say, uh, is this in this year's stats? Because I think I'm looking at them.
ooh,
No way.
No,
I'm gonna have
I'll
to go with that
say.
one. There we go.
No
All right,
way.
let me be honest now. I see his top fives, maybe one or two, 0 wins, top tens, up that up a few numbers.
15
Uh,
top tens.
Laps led, yeah, it'll go up. Stage wins, you're
Okay,
looking at it.
here's my opinion on the 43 car. Okay, you are not going to start seeing those top 5s and top 10s until the second half of the season.
Correct. You're right. You're right. You're
You
going
are
to see
not.
some trickled in first half though.
No, no. You might the odd top 10, but you are not going to get a top 5. These guys are going to have to learn one another, like I'll be honest with you, Willie. It's just I don't see them running that good right out of the box. This is a brand. Let's call it like what it is. It's basically a brand new team.
Everybody's the same besides the crew chief. Everybody is the same besides the crew chief.
And be honest here, dog ugly 43. If it
Yeah.
don't got Petty Blue on it, it ain't right.
Hey, focus factor. Appreciate your business. You know they kept the 43 the same. It's a beautiful car. Beautiful. I mean, he makes the playoffs.
Michael, how much money am I up to making? $30, right, so far?
Yeah.
All right, good.
All right.
I got to get myself up to about 300 before the end of the
No,
night so
you
I can
ain't doing.
afford that plane ticket.
You're not doing that.
All right, Charter Team 23. Oh, this ought to be an interesting discussion. Chase
Oof.
Briscoe, 0 wins, 0 top fives, 3 top tens, 4 DNFs, and led 18 laps last year.
All right. I don't think you put a win in the win column. I do think you see 3 to 5 top fives, and I think you see maybe 7 to 10 top tens.
Playoffs or no?
No, no playoffs. I don't think they can make playoffs. I think the DNFs is what's going to hurt him. I think his DNFs is going to continue because he he's going to try something that you shouldn't try, and I think that's where your part failure is just going to
And
happen.
here's where you're wrong because I'm going to tell you right now that car's in the playoffs this year.
No,
And there's a reason behind my madness here is because I honestly believe this year that car is going to get a win on a road course.
I don't know. We have to see what the durability of these parts are. I mean, I don't.
And,
I don't.
but the reason I say that, Willie, is because I go back to the Clash again. And I look at, and I mean, you guys can disagree, agree, whatever. That 14 car was one of the fastest cars at the Clash all weekend, and the setup that has to be in that car would be very similar to what you'd have to run on a road course.
Yeah, he was the only one shifting too. So
He was the only one shift. I'm telling you, that car is going to win at a road course this year, and he's going to be in the playoffs.
well,
I don't know how he's going to do on the ovals, but I'm pretty confident he's going to be in the conversation at the road courses.
we'll see.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I think he gets a win. He makes the playoffs.
I think Klausmeyer's his weakest link. I don't think Klausmeyer is a really good crew chief.
Well, you know you're the weakest link on this show, right?
Well, you know, damn, that hurt.
Wow.
Well, that hurt. All right, move on now.
Oh, hang on. I gotta give myself that. I gotta give myself that. That was good. I have to.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, sorry, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Willie's namesake here. 22nd for charter ranking. 1 top 5, 2 top 10, 6 DNFs, and 35 laps led. Here's my opinion. I think that stats are going to basically mirror one another this year.
Yeah. Only thing I think that
And I hate to say this, and I'm going to be brutally honest, and I don't care if Tad Geschechter or Brad Doherty were listening to our show, because I highly doubt they are, but if they were, you kept the wrong guy.
yeah. I don't think that was a that's probably was a sponsor decision on that one.
Doesn't matter. It's still at the end of the day, they kept the wrong driver.
Oh yeah, 100% agree on that. I do think this car. I mean, he's a recce, but he's still super fast at super speedways.
What's the over under? Okay, over under. Does he cause the first wreck in the Daytona 500?
No, under.
Byron.
I I don't. I had to take the one that I want to give you right now out of there. We're a family-friendly show. Damn it.
Yeah, okay. Now, I don't like one thing that I was shocked with. Kevin Harvick trusted him to go out and tandem drive over his teammates.
Well, that's probably because he knew how aggressive he would be.
Well, that's probably
Yeah,
true.
that's exactly why.
So
I I don't
I
know.
think he's 20 to 25th. That's what I'm putting him.
Well,
20.
that's where he was 22nd last year. I figure
Yeah,
that's where
20 to
he's going to end up this
25th.
year.
Where I think you put him.
What
All
about you,
right.
Michael?
All right. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say he's got to win.
No.
I
Are
think
you
he may get.
serious?
I think he gets one at Talladega.
Here's my
But
deal. Here's my deal with him though. They're not affiliated to nobody. Like they don't have alliance with Childress, don't have alliance with Hendrick. They don't affiliate with nobody.
right. But here's the kicker. He still misses the playoffs because we're going to have over 16 winners,
No, I don't think we have over 16. I
and
think we have
his
16.
and his points
Over
will
16
not.
winners?
Yeah.
Better mark me a list on that one.
Holy hell! You must be drinking that wiki tonight.
I'm
No, it
drinking.
was natural light pineapple
Yeah, bad
and
enough.
and,
Had to drive.
and
He had to
fireball.
drive to. He had to drive to
Uh,
Jonesboro to get that.
But I mean, in all seriousness, I
uh,
think. Okay, yeah, he doesn't make the playoffs.
you're, you're easily persuasive.
that was very persuasive. Oh, here we
Ooh.
go.
Next.
Yeah. And I want Michael's opinion on this one first. Charter Team 21.
Next.
Uh, one win, three top fives, three top tens, four DNFs, 62 laps led, and two stage wins. Where does Bubba finish this year?
27th in points, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, maybe 5 top 10s, 6 DNFs.
And
Uh,
out of it and loses his ride.
yes.
No, he don't lose his ride.
Uh,
You cannot pull a guy out that is fully funded.
And you're going to get to see a lot of crying Michael Jordans all through the year. I mean, you can just go right down the schedule placing a crying Michael Jordan because he's going to be crying a lot fixing that car.
Yeah, it could be. All right, Willie. So where do you think Bubba's going to end up this year?
I think. Listen, he's got a great crew chief. Okay, Booty Barker's probably one of the smartest minds in the garage. Um, but the driver, I, I think I think he's around 19th to 25th. I think he's in the same ballpark he's in. I don't think they get a win, but I do see him getting stage wins. I don't think he can finish, but I think they run decent. But I don't think they finish races.
Well, Daniel says 30th.
Yeah, he's not going to finish 30th. We got too many charters that are starting park teams, basically. So
Daniel says 30th. So
Well, if Michael Jordan was smart, he would start park that car just to save some money.
oof. Well,
that money, I'm going to tell you something, and this is wrong.
Here's where I'm thinking he's going to go. Okay, I think he's going to be in that dog fight with Haley. Is what I think.
Yeah,
He's going to be in that 17th to 20th in that dog fight there. I think. Now, this is going to be very dependent on one very important thing. One very important thing, and he has to keep his temper in check. Because if he does not keep his temper in check, that DNF total is going to go up again.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, anywho, 20 Charter Team 20. Now, this one's an interesting one. Daniel Suarez. 25th in the standings last year is where he finished. He had one top 5, 4 top 10s, 4 DNFs, and 74 laps led. Willie, where does Suarez go this year?
I think you're going to add a win to the win column. I think Suarez parks it in victory lane. And I think you're going to add probably 7 to 8 top 5s next to that one.
Are you serious? You think he's going to get 9 top 5s next year?
Yes.
I'm about to blow your mind then.
Holy.
Let me tell you something. Justin Marks has
You're
come to play.
I don't think you're I'll be honest with you, Willie. I don't think you're off the mark much. This car,
That car is fast.
honestly, I think this year is going to show the biggest improvement out of anybody else in the whole field.
Yeah.
Yep.
They make the playoff, but it comes in a squeaky. Like he wins a race, but it's not going to be till second half.
Yeah, so he's going to be a squeaker.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that crew chief pairing is perfect.
Yeah. I agree. I think this team is going to turn a lot of heads this year. I really believe that.
I might be over on the top five, but I really think this car. He was
I
showing top five speed
see
last year.
where my concern is I don't think he's going to be showing that top 5 number as much as what you're saying, but the top 10 number is where I think you're going to see that big jump.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking 16 top 10s would not be out of the question for this car.
I mean, you also got to think they moved into the Ganassi shop now, so they
Yeah.
have all the Ganassi resources, which is going to make that team excel. I think.
But I think 16 top 10s would not be out of the.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think that's out of the question. All right,
I mean,
Michael.
I like Daniel.
I'm gonna say 2 wins.
Woo!
The standings, he's gonna finish 10th in the points.
Whoa.
Man.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I seen something Daniel Suarez, and it wasn't just because of the clash, but everything that they did around him at the clash. This kid is confident.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He
Oh yeah.
is. It
And
reminds me of
got a
back when
and got a
Xfinity.
mastermind on the pit box.
I, I think all three of us will agree, and I think we all could put our money on it. This car is going to show the biggest improvement out of any car.
If
this
they
year.
had a 6-man award, he'd probably get it right there.
Yeah.
You know, most improved, 100%.
Look,
All right.
here's what I see.
So
with
let's
Sol-
just say it. So Michael's saying playoffs, Willie,
Playoffs.
and I think I'm saying playoffs too.
This guy knows how to be a bulldog and contain it at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He knows when to be aggressive and when not to be.
Well, I'm excited to see it because I think I would love to see Daniel Suarez get a good finish and get in the playoffs this year. I'd really like to see it. So
Yeah.
all right, Charter Team 19. Oh boy, here we go. Chris Buescher, Rose Fenway Keselowski. 19th in the standings last year, had 1 top 5, 8 top 10s, 3 DNFs, 93 laps wet, and 2 stage wins. Willie, where's Buescher go this year?
1 win.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Pocono.
Was it supposed to rain again or something?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Pocono.
Hang on. Wait a minute. There we go.
Look, I don't like the crew chief pairing. Scott Graves, I don't really like the crew chief pairing. I really think that team is going to have speed. Maybe not Pocono, but we'll see. He'll get a win somewhere. You know, he's good at short tracks. Really good at short tracks. So we might see a short track.
My issue is that I just don't see the Keselowski effect taking hold of this team until the second half of this year.
Well, you got to think we got short tracks second half of the year.
I'll be honest with you, boys. I think what you're seeing in 2021 is going to be very similar to what we see out of this car this year.
Nah, he gets better 19th.
So, what do you think, Michael?
I'm with you, Matt.
Yeah, I think we're going to be mirroring stats, I think. But I will say this, boys. Kudos to the boys at Fastenal for that paint scheme.
Yeah.
Because that's a sharp-looking car.
Yeah. That is a sharp-looking car. So.
Charter Team 18. All right, here we go. Rookie, Harrison Burton and the Wood Brothers, 21. Gold Chrome, 21. Love seeing it.
I don't think he makes playoffs.
No.
I do think he gets probably 3 to 5 top 10s. I think he struggles to get a top 5.
I think
Um,
this is going to be the
but I think
same
his
problem.
DNF's going to be up there. I think he's probably going to have 3 to 5 DNFs. What's going to hurt
It's
him?
the same problem as Noah Gregson and all those other guys. He's got to keep his temper in check. If he doesn't
Yeah,
keep his temper in check, he's going to tear up a lot of shit.
right. Yeah, I don't think he gets a win. I don't think he contends for a win.
No.
Um, I mean, super speedways, anybody can win at super speedway.
Let's be honest, guys. I don't
Whoa,
think
whoa, 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 Matt! Did you hear him say that
what do you say?
about super speedways?
What do you say about
He's
super
been
speed?
fighting us for the past couple
I ain't been
conversations
fighting
about
you.
Jeb Burton and how anybody can win in super speedway.
Oh, that's right.
Jeb is probably one of the best super
Hey,
speedway
hey,
racers at Xfinity.
let's leave Xfinity until we're done Cup.
Fucker.
Family show. Ah, there we go. Michael, let's see. We're 1 hour and 7 minutes in, and he finally did it. Okay,
Alright.
so Michael, playoffs, yes or no?
No,
No. Willie?
No.
but
No.
I think he finished second rookie of the year.
I'd agree with you on that one. All righty. Next on the list, Charter Team 17. So this is the car that finished 17th. Austin Dillon. 1 top 5, 8 top 10s, 3 DNFs, and he led a whopping 27 laps last year.
It made the playoffs.
Did not make the playoffs last year.
Barely missed it.
Barely missed it.
So Tyler Reddick won made the playoffs, right?
That's right.
Okay. I thought it was the other way around.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see this being much different this year.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think he makes the playoffs.
No.
I
I think
gets win.
I-
I win
well,
too.
I think Richard Childress worried about building other people's race cars than building their own. So my
Wait,
opinion.
well, win or two. Where is it? Okay, where's Austin going to win at? Super Speedway?
That's what I'm thinking.
No, I think he'll win one at Texas. I think he wins one at Charlotte.
I mean, they showed speed. I don't know. I mean, Matt, you
This,
probably know
to
better
me-
than that.
To me, this is a team that's again. It's going to be like fighting in that 17th to that 15th to 20th.
I don't
they're
think
gonna
it's a
be
good
fighting in
pairing
that-
on top of the box. I don't think it's a good pairing. Justin Alexander, he ain't proven
I
in the
haven't,
past.
but I haven't. The problem with Austin Dillon is I haven't found a good crew chief pairing for him. The only crew chief that he actually seemed to have any real
Brian
success
Wilson.
with was Danny Stockman. He was the only guy that he ever kind of had any success with.
Yeah. Old Danny boy.
Yeah. So, anywho, all right, Austin Dillon playoffs, yes or no, Michael?
Yes.
No.
Willie,
Nope.
and I'm gonna say no.
Wait a minute. You want to take a side bet on that, Willie?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go
100%. 10. All right.
10 on that one. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Willie's gonna get some money back. All right, this ought to be a good one.
Ooh,
Michael
Lordy.
McDowell was Charter Team 16. Last year, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 4 DNFs, and led 26 laps. I'll be honest with you, boys. Unless he pulls out another Daytona 500 miracle, this car's going to be fighting for top 25 at best.
Yeah, I'd say you're right. I think really, I think Bob Jenkins wants out of racing. They just didn't find a money suitor. That's my opinion. I don't think that Bob Jenkins wants in racing no more. These two charters will be sold at the end of 2022 Junior Motorsports.
Hey, Willie.
Mark it down.
You better
What?
read this.
Oh yeah, Willie already owes me money, so
All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Unless they pull out a Daytona 500 or something
No.
like that, this is going to be a top 25 car. Does not make the playoffs.
No, I don't think he does.
What about you, Michael?
Nope.
That's one of your playoff spots that we think that somebody else will get.
Yep. Yep.
So-
That Suarez is in prime position to take this playoff spot.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Charter Team 15, Eric Almirola. 1 win, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 5 DNFs, and 51 laps led last year. Retirement season. I'll be honest with you. Not making the playoffs, in my opinion, and this is a lame duck year.
Farewell tour.
Farewell tour year. Exactly.
it's not going to be a fair tour either.
And this is not a farewell tour like
It's
where
gonna
we're
be rough.
talking with. We're not talking about a Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart farewell tour here. We're probably talking more like a Dale Jr. farewell tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it'll be worse than Dale
Jimmy
Jr.
Yeah.
Johnson's farewell tour.
Hmm.
Uh, Johnson did better than he did. Than he will. This car doesn't make the playoffs. I
No,
think all three of us can agree this car is not
no,
making
it
the
don't make
playoffs this year.
playoffs. No,
Nope.
No.
no.
All right.
So that's two.
Next on the list, Alex Bowman for Hendrick
Oh,
Motorsports.
I hate that car.
It's not my
I don't even
favorite.
like looking at it.
Yeah. 14th in the standings last year. 4 wins, 8 top fives, 16 top tens, 5 DNFs, and only led 161 laps. Michael, where does the 48 car go this year?
Misses the playoffs and no wins.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I think he's going to struggle a lot this year.
Oof. All
Um,
right, Willie, where are you going with the
I mean, he.
48?
I think he gets at least one win. I mean, I think it's one win, squeaks in the playoffs. Um, I don't think he has a year like he had last year because guess what? He's locked in for the next 2 years, right? So it's not a contract run, run out, or I might lose my ride. He's got a ride for next year. So I think one win makes playoffs. Probably fighting. He's probably around a 12 guy.
I'm going to say he probably still going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's
One,
Hendrick's weakest car or
yes.
driver.
No,
Uh,
no, no, no,
oh, here we go. Yeah,
no,
you're going to
no.
get so many wrongs in the next few minutes here when we get to that car. Um, listen, I agree with Michael. I think one win possibly. I don't see them getting out of the round of 16 this year.
Mm.
Um,
I don't see
and,
him
and the
getting out of their
problem
own way.
is that the problem is that the 4 wins last year. When I think about the 4 wins last year,
Two of them was dominant.
2 of them were decent, but Richmond, they kind of fell into they were in the right place at the right time, and it was the same thing as Dover. Because really in Dover, if they don't get ahead of the 5 car in that pit stop cycle, the 5 car won that race.
What Westwood Coast race first year that they just pretty much dominated? Was it Vegas?
Phoenix.
Phoenix? No, it wasn't Phoenix.
Wasn't?
It's Vegas, I thought. But he just dominated.
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle with the new car. That's what I think.
I
I,
think the whole Chevy camp's going to struggle with this whole new car.
well, they could. Anyway, so I'm saying playoffs. Willie, you're
Yeah,
saying
playoffs.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Michael,
playoff. No.
Nope.
Michael says no playoffs. All right, next on the list, Tyler Reddick. Now this ought to be an interesting one. 13th last year, had no wins, 3 top fives, 16 top tens, 2 DNFs, 43 laps led, and 3 stage wins. This car this year will be easily a top 10 car.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Standings. He's going to finish second in points. Wins. He's going to have 5.
God almighty. You want to put 20 or 30 on that?
I'll go 30.
They win 5
Ooh.
wins?
I'll go 5 wins that he's in the top 4. Or
So you're saying championship 4 for him this year?
yes, championship 4.
For 30?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. I might break even on
Oh,
that now.
holy Jesus!
If he was in a Hendrick car, yes. He's
You
not
know
a
what?
Hendrick car. It's a children's car.
But I'm gonna
I think
say
he
that
gets one win. I think he breaks the duck and gets one win, but I don't think he gets more than one.
my opinion this year, playoff car, round of 8,
Whew.
2 wins. He's gonna probably at least double his top fives, and I'm thinking 20 top tens this year for that car.
God.
I'm really going to shock y'all for my champion this year. But we'll wait till we get to that car.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good year this year. And listen to my reason on this one. It's because this guy can drive a car on the ragged edge, and these cars have already been proven from what they've said that this thing's going to be harder to drive and it's going to be more on the ragged edge. And I
We
think that's
can't
going to
go
play
off
to
the
him.
Clash on what he's going to get
We're not
5
going
wins.
off the Clash. We're going off of what they were saying after
They
Charlotte
pushed this
test.
car to the limit in testing to see
Yeah.
how far he could push it.
Oh yeah, I expect good things out of Tyler Reddick this year.
We'll
I
see.
really do. Now the
We'll
only
see.
problem with Reddick, what a butt ugly paint scheme. But we'll
I like
digress.
it. I like it.
I
No.
don't. That is. Ugh.
No.
All right, Christopher Bell, Charter Team 12, 1 win, 7 top 5s, 16 top 10s, 4 DNFs. He led 100 laps last year. Willie, where does he go?
Matches the same numbers, but not as many top 10s.
Okay, Michael.
Um, I, man, I'm gonna say he's gonna have a struggle year. He'll be lucky to make the playoffs, and if he's gonna win, it'll be 1 win, and that's about all I got for that one.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I'm going to tell you guys right now, this car will not be the worst Joe Gibbs car this year.
no, I think Mark Trick's worst
Oh
car.
yeah,
This car will not be the worst Joe Gibbs car this year.
I don't know.
I see him making round of 12, probably very similar numbers to this year. So he makes the playoffs in my opinion. Michael, does he make the
You don't
playoffs?
put 10. He don't make the round of 12.
10 makes the round of 12.
All right, hang on. That's $10. That who is that?
Christopher
Christopher
Bell.
Bell.
Oh yeah, Bell. Bell makes round of 10.
I think he makes round of 12 this year.
Oof.
I really do.
Oof. I don't know.
Matt is yes.
Yep.
Willie is no.
Yep. Yes, Willie's no. Okay, so makes the playoffs, yes or no, Willie?
Oh yeah, he makes playoffs.
Michael?
I'm gonna say squeaks.
Squeaks in. And I'm saying round of 12. All right. Oh, here we go. Charter Team 11, Ross Chastain. 20th in the standings last year he was, and that was in the 42 car with Ganassi. 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 3 DNFs, and 62 laps led. Michael, where does Chastain go this year?
But the only
Is he
thing this
gonna be
car's
able to-
got going, or
Is
this,
he going to be able to match
No.
Suarez's numbers, or
No.
is this going to be the second car?
no, the only thing they got going for him is a watermelon on the side of the car, and I like watermelon. I mean,
No.
I don't. It's gonna be a rough season for him.
I think he mirrors them numbers right there.
I think he's going to be again that 15th to 20th battling to try to get in the playoffs. But I'm going to say he's going to be just a little outside. I don't think this car makes the playoffs this year.
I've never heard this crew chief, so I don't know. I mean, what that pairing is going to be.
Phil Surgeon was Kurt Busch's crew chief last year at
Matt McCall was.
nope. Or this might have been Chastain's crew chief. He
Yeah, 'cause
was
Matt
at Ganassi. He
Yeah,
was at Ganassi.
Matt McCall was.
Yeah, he was at Ganassi. So
Yeah, so he might have just brought him with him.
and they didn't run bad towards the end of the year. Really, they didn't. The 42 car did not run bad towards the end of
But
the year.
everybody knows the focus is going to be on.
The 99 car is the house car. Let's be
Yes.
honest. The 99 car is the house car.
Yes.
So I'm saying no to the playoffs. Willie?
No.
No. Michael? No. All right.
What's the deal with the numbers with Trackhouse racing? I got that little
Well,
mark.
I don't know.
That's
Seems
Pitbull's.
weird.
That's Pitbull's little.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Pitbull's deal.
Yeah, that if you've seen the Trackhouse, it's got that thing through the Trackhouse logo.
Yeah.
That's Pitbull. That's Pitbull's signature.
All right. Let's go to Charter Team 10. Championship 4 driver. William Byron. This car makes the championship 4 this year, and I will put $30 on it.
What?
I'll take that
What?
bet.
What was that bet?
I'll take
$30
that bet.
this car's in the championship for
I
this year.
already got that bet. Nope, I've
Uh,
got that bet. Nope, I've got
I
that bet. Nope.
I'm gonna
I
agree with Matt.
I'll take 30 from both of you.
Okay.
All right. You're going to be out 60 out of this deal.
Yeah.
There's a reason behind my madness is because you've got to look at the numbers from last year. Yes, this car only had one win last year. 12 top fives, 20 top tens, and 425 laps led. The DNFs last year is what killed the 24 car.
Yeah. You're right.
And 4-stage wins. I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a championship 4 car next year. This season, that car is in the championship 4.
Right. It's gonna be outside. He'll make playoffs. He'll make playoffs. He'll make playoffs.
Where do you figure he's going to be out of the playoffs?
He'll be round 12.
Michael, you're saying championship 4?
Yeah, I think you're right with that. I was gonna say it before.
This is where he's gonna end up. Right here.
Well, Willie has struck revenge.
On a roll back.
Oh, something similar to that, you mean? Good old Jeb.
Byron's gonna be on a roll back at least the 5 times.
There's another reason my thinking here. Nats, I know he's my guy and everything like that, but let's go. Think of all the Hendrick drivers and who has done the most testing in the next gen car of all 4 Hendrick drivers.
Well, one, Kyle Larson.
That would be Byron.
Kyle Larson
Byron
hates
is-
testing.
Byron has
Well-
done the most testing in this car.
Well, Larson was out shaking hands and kissing babies and living the vacation life, so
Yeah.
he obviously wasn't out doing anything.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. There's more money in Michael in my pocket.
Y'all
Uh-oh.
said round of 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Here we go. Charter Team 9, Kyle Busch. Last year with M&M's as a sponsor.
Championship 4.
Boy, I don't know. It's
Championship 4, 3 wins. Mirrors his top 5s and mirrors his top 10s.
Here's my concern with Kyle Busch. I have never known him to be able to drive a loose race car that well. And I think these bloody things are going to be way looser than the Gen 6 ever was.
Okay, but let me tell you something. What do we have back this year? Practice and qualifying. You give that man practice time.
You're giving, whoa. Time out. Most racetracks, you're getting what, 20 minutes of practice if you're lucky?
That's enough time to go out there and do a 4 or 5 lap run, make adjustment before qualifying, and go out there and set on
Let's
pole.
see here. Let's bring this up and let's see here. So, ovals, 15-minute practice.
Yes. That is enough to go out and shake down the car.
That's all it's going to be is enough time to go out and shake down the car.
And the man could tell them what they need.
I think this guy makes the round of 8 this year, but I don't think he's going to make the championship 4.
No, he can make championship 4.
All right, Michael, where are you on Kyle Busch this year?
oh man, it's a tough one. Man, it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna say he's gonna miss it by 1.
Miss playoffs?
Miss the
Champion
championship.
4.
championship
Like I said,
4.
I think he gets to round 8. I don't think he gets past the round 8 though.
All right, my question is this though. Do we see him in 2023 or does he hang it up without the Candyman?
It's all going to depend on sponsorship, I think.
I mean, could you see Rowdy Energy on the side of that car?
Possibly. let's put it this way. I think there's a lot less seasons ahead of Kyle Busch than there are behind him.
Because Braxton, same thing with Kevin Harvick.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see where they're hiring a full time engineer for Braxton's team.
hmm Oh yeah,
So
it's coming. It's coming. I'm thinking he's probably got 2 to 3 years left,
yeah,
tops. That'd be
I
about it.
think once Braxton gets into late models, it's over. It's over.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hope John ain't listening.
Yeah, I hope John ain't listening because he's going to be crashing us big time in his league after he hears what I have to say about this car.
Yeah.
The arrogant. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm all ears.
The arrogant prick actually put a winner sticker on his damn car for the Clash. For Christ's sake, there
Wow.
is a winner sticker on his Daytona car for the Clash.
Wow.
Well, it's a win.
When I win if I win the duel, do I get a winner sticker for Daytona 500?
Everybody gets a
on there.
Everybody gets a participation sticker. You get a sticker. You get a sticker. You can all have a sticker.
All right.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's going to be the best Penske car this year.
I think he mirrors them numbers. Besides
Nope,
lap
he will
sled,
not.
I don't think lap sled. I don't think lap sled he gets that many, but I think he mirrors them numbers.
Yeah, I think he'll be round 8. I think he gets to the round 8 this year.
Ooh.
I don't think he gets out of it.
I think around a 12 is where I put him.
Oof. Well, he will not be a championship 4 car. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he gets past around a 12. One
All right, Michael, where are you putting your boy?
champion.
Standings, he'll finish 6th. He'll have more than one win.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do.
But he will not be in the championship for us.
Yeah, I agree. See, we agree. There you go. Except for Willie, he's putting him way down in the crapper. So
Round
I'm gonna
12.
make sure Fowler, if you're watching, you make sure you put a note of that. Wreck frickin' Whitaker because he just totally dissed your boy.
I think around a 12 is where we're putting him.
Oof. Here, I think, is the best Penske car this year. Ryan Blaney, I think this year is going to be the lead car at Penske, and I think he is going to at least match, if not beat, every single one of those stats this year. And this car will be a championship 4 car.
The only thing that I think holding him back is the crew chief. I don't think. They got 3 wins together.
This is a new crew chief for him this year.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Jonathan Hassler's a new crew chief, and I think it's going to be a life injection into this guy. Honestly, I think this is going to be the best Penske car this year. I'll tell you what, he has the best looking paint scheme, I think, out of Penske this year so far.
Well, I mean, he's not going to run that a lot.
Don't matter. It's still one hell of a nice looking car.
Yeah, I think it's another round of 8 car.
All right. What about you, Michael?
That is your 2022 NASCAR Cup champion.
Ooh, there we go. The first championship prediction.
Ooh, ouch.
Championship or bust for him this year.
Wow.
And if he doesn't do very good, he will leave Penske's.
Like I said, I think he's going to be champ 4 this year. I don't know if he wins the championship or not.
Your new RFK driver in 2023.
I don't think so. Honestly, Willie, he's set up. I think this year he's going to do really well. So
we'll see. I think round 8.
All right. Charter Team 6, Austin Cindric and the Blue.
I hate that paint scheme.
Why? Because it's got Cascadia on the side?
No, it just doesn't do it for me. Well, it does got a piece of shit Freightliner on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. All right.
Excuse my language, but I hate a Freightliner.
Round of 16, yes, and it's because he gets a win at a road course.
No. I don't think he gets a win. I think he might get maybe 5 to 6 top 5s, but I don't think he gets a win.
Where are you putting him, Michael?
About 20th in points. He is your rookie of the year, and that's about as far as he goes.
Oof.
No wins.
Okay, so I'm saying playoffs, and you two are saying no.
I don't think he gets the playoffs, and I don't think he wins Rookie of the Year. I think Harrison Burton gets Rookie of the Year.
What the what? 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 Hang on, I got to do this again. What? Like,
Oh wow!
I gotta run this one. Like, are you serious?
God Almighty!
Wow. Okay.
I'll put Ted on the Rookie of the Year battle.
All right, I'll do that. $10 on that one.
Can I get this?
Only one of you.
$10. I'll let y'all have it. $10.
I'm saying Cindric's rookie of the year.
Okay, $10. Willie has
Burton.
Burton.
I don't know what it is with him and Burton's, but
Rookie, and Matt has Cindric.
you really got to stop backing guys with the last name of Burton.
One of the best names in racing.
One of the best names in racing, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move to 5.
Kevin Harvick. Where do you see him?
4 wins.
He didn't finish 50 points, did he?
He did.
Sir. 4 wins. 12 to 15 top 5s. I'd say he's probably gonna mirror the top 10s. That's gonna be hard to get over 24
All
top
right,
10.
so we're gonna say he's gonna make the playoffs. Where are you putting him in the playoffs?
Final 4.
Ah!
Oh wow!
Oh boy. I was gonna say he's gonna struggle to get another round of 12, but hey.
Final
Yeah,
4.
he's gonna be on the struggle bus for sure.
The Fords are here to play, and that's gonna be one of your Legion Fords right there.
Harvick's final year. I'm just calling it now.
No.
Yeah, 1 or 2 years left. That's it.
I think he runs 2023.
All right, so we're all saying playoffs. Willie's gone off the deep end and said champ 4. I'm saying round of 12. What about you, Michael?
Around 12.
There you go. Charter team 4. Chase. Yeah, I know. Chase Elliott.
Ain't this the official symbol?
Yeah. All right, Michael, where are you putting Chase this year?
Final 4.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm on that train too, I think. Final 4.
Final 4.
Okay.
That's my third guy.
Mm-hmm. I only got 3. I got the 24, the 9, and the 12 so far.
I've got 3. The 4, the 18, and the 9.
There we go. Charter team 3. Denny Hamlin. Look at those stats last year. 19 top 5s, 25 top 10s, 1,502 laps led, 10 stage wins.
I don't even think he leads 600 laps this year. And I don't think he might get 1 win, but he won't get 2.
So
I mean,
where
look,
are you putting him? Where are you putting him?
Round of 12.
Michael?
Sorry, just tuned into the game for a minute. Round of 8.
Round of 8.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have a great season.
And here
But I don't
is
think it'll be a bad season.
Here is your final 4 for me.
That is well done.
Yep. That is going to be my final 4 this year. At this point, I'm thinking it's going to be the 24, the 9, the 12, and the 11.
That'd be a boring Final 4. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to be it. I really do.
I
I
think
think
that cat right there is worried more about his team than actually driving a race car. Just my opinion.
That's what I think too.
he is, but you know what? At the same time, as I think he's hungry.
I don't think somebody is out of a ride in 2023 at Gibbs. Either it's
Yes.
Bell,
Actually,
Truex, or Hamlin.
all right. Well, we might as well move on. So you're saying round of 12. Where are you saying, Michael? You said round of 8,
Round 8.
and I'm saying champ 4. All right. Champion this year, I guess I should call it right now, right?
Yeah,
William Byron.
no way. No way. I'll take a 30 on that one. If you take that bet, I'll take 30 on that one. No way.
30?
Yep.
No. The 4 cars I got in there are pretty strong. I might do 10 on that.
Put it down, Michael.
All right.
Golly.
All right, here we go.
$10.
I want to hear this. I want to hear your opinions on this one. All right, Recky, hit her up. Where's this car going to go this year? Martin Truex.
One win. Just one win. He squeaks into playoffs like a Eric Amarola. I don't. To me, James Small shouldn't even be the crew chief this year. My opinion. Um, and Martin Truex has fell into the front row days where he's like a Kurt Busch. He just complaining all the time. I don't. I think he squeaks in. He's around a 16 at best.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on this one. Round of 16. I think, honestly, this is going to be the worst Joe Gibbs car this year.
Oh, by far. Yeah.
All right, Michael, where are you putting Truex?
He's gonna miss the playoffs and no wins.
Ooh.
Oof.
They might bring up Joe Gibbs for the end of the year if that happens.
Tie, yeah. Wow. Well, I
Yeah,
wasn't
tie.
going there, but I could
Stout.
see it. I could see it. I mean, and look at those numbers last year, and now we're saying this guy may not make the playoffs. I'll tell you though, of all the drivers that I've heard make comments and everything like that, he has been the most outspoken about how he does not like this car.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I mean, he way he acted at. I mean, not even trying to go out there for the last chance race. He just act like he just don't want to do it no more. That's what I get from him. So
All right. Last year's champion, Kyle
championship four.
Larson. Look
Championship four.
at this numbers. Look at that season last year. 10 wins, 20 top fives, 26 top tens, 2,581 laps wed, and 18
We
stage.
only run 36-point races, and he got 26 of them.
26. We run 36-point races, and he got 26. He finished in the top 10.
I don't think we see that season from him again. I think he's still in the five five win mark. I think he still wins five. I think I put him in my championship four because he's so dynamic at all tracks.
So who the
Uh,
hell's your champion?
who in the hell's my champion?
You haven't said your champion yet.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Kyle Busch gets his third.
Let's see. Which one am I going to pick for this one? There we go. That will work better.
Let me tell you why
I'm
I
not
think
doubting
that. Hear me tell you why I'm thinking. He's not running Xfinity races, right? He's just running a select few truck races. His main focus will be Cup racing.
All right.
I,
Here's the question I got for you then. He
okay,
wins the championship. Does he walk off?
I think so. If if we don't hear a sponsor by mid-season, he's not coming back. That sponsor has to come out mid-season.
Okay. So you're saying walk off.
Yeah, if he wins championship, he walks
Wins
off.
championship. He walks off. All right,
Yeah.
Michael. Where are you putting Larson?
Mm,
I'm saying round of 8.
championship 4.
You saying round
Not
8?
I'm
no.
saying round of 8 this year.
Wow. You think he has that big of a drop off?
I think he's going to have a bigger drop off than a lot of people are expecting. Yep.
Wow.
He's don't get me wrong. He's still going to run really well. He is. He's going to run really well. I think the problem is I just don't think there's going to be enough gas in the tank this year. And not only that, but I got to see how he comes out of the gate with this car because this car
He
is such a curveball.
he's not been in the car very much.
No, and this car is going to be such a curveball to everybody. I got to see how he comes out of it, but
All right, I got a
wow.
question. What's y'all's opinion on do you see Kyle Busch entering the ownership for Cup?
No.
No.
I do. Because he already picked up ARCA. He's got trucks.
All
Only
right.
reason he don't do Xfinity because of Joe Gibbs. He's actually Joe Gibbs' pipeline for the trucks.
So, to recap for everybody, Michael, champion 12 car Ryan Blaney. Willie, champion 18 car Kyle Busch.
Mark that down. Type all these up, Michael. Whoever the
And
champion's gonna be.
Parasini, champion 24 William Byron.
So your top five for practice, second practice. Blaney, Logano, Custer, Cody Ware, and Busher. Your slowest car was Yaley.
Right.
Most laps run was Logano. Best 10 lap average, Austin Dillon. Uh,
But
so yeah.
again, I can't take anything out of this though. I know because I pay attention to the 24 car. The 24 car did single car runs only in that practice.
Most all Chevys did.
Yeah, they're all working on single line speed. They're
Well,
not doing drafting right
they
now.
want that they want that
Well,
they want that pole.
and Pockris did report on it. Hendrick Motorsports has 0 backups in Daytona.
Yeah.
They did not bring a backup car to Daytona.
Right. Uh,
So
let's
I'm
see.
hoping like hell that the duels go well. So anyway, I think boys, we're gonna have to shelve the trucks and Xfinity till the next show because
All
it
right,
took us
pick
quite a
winners though.
while to
Pick
get through
winners for
that.
for the race. Pick the winners. At least all
Daytona?
winner. Yeah.
I gotta think.
I gotta look.
I think Gregson wins in Xfinity. No. I think Denny Hamlin might win the 500. And trucks. I don't even know who the hell's racing trucks this year, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, trucks has been off the
Trucks is
charts.
so hard this year.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to go with a vet, so I'm probably gonna say Nemechek, John Hunter.
Yeah. I'll take Grant Enfinger in the trucks, driving for GMS. I'll take. Man, it's hard. It's hard not to go against a Colic car in the Xfinity. But I mean, I don't see a good. Good. I'll pick Allmendinger in the Xfinity. I think that package is too good. Cup Series, going to surprise you a little bit, but I think Ryan Blaney probably picks up that checker
No,
flag.
that doesn't surprise me. That's a
Um,
good. That's a good pick.
the Fords are just way too fast right now. I mean, their draft packages, it's stupid fast.
We
I
don't
don't
even know what the Chevys are drafting like because none
no,
of them
I
are drafting.
no.
So
I'm telling you right now that it's this is how the 500 is going to go. You're going to see a Fords in a pack. You're going to see Chevys in a pack. You're going to see Toyotas in a pack until the last 10 laps. It's going to be a free for all. Watch.
huh.
I'm telling you. I don't think you see a
Now,
pack racing.
Michael,
Yo.
I thought I remembered something about that. Mr. Whitaker said that Jeb Burton was going to win Daytona. Boom.
I'm hoping so, but I don't think he is.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna
Back
pick.
out
I'm
of
not
that
gonna
one.
pick. I'm not gonna pick my guy. I hope he wins. I'm not gonna pick him and go on. Look, you're a diehard Byron fan. I'm a diehard Jeff Burton fan. Okay, and I root for Eric Jones in the Cup Series. And my Truck Series guys is Chandler Smith. Now, do I want all of them to win? Hell yeah! If all three of them win consecutively, I'll be calling in Monday.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say if they all three of them win, you're gonna be so piss ass drunk on freaking
Oh
Monday, you're
yeah,
not
I
gonna
don't
be
even
able to work.
drink. I don't even drink, and I guarantee you,
Oh.
yeah,
There's no
it's a.
danger in you calling in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I honestly think Eric Jones will surprise you this year. I really think they're going to surprise.
Mm,
He's a veteran guy with a young crew chief. I said the same
ah,
thing. I said the same thing with Byron and Rudy. They're gonna they're gonna be okay. Same thing with Dave and stuff. Noah Gregson. I don't even think you put Noah Gregson in a championship four now without Dave. I honestly think I don't think Noah's a championship contender without Dave.
we'll see about that.
Okay.
All right, Michael, who's your picks?
All right, my picks are for the Truck Series. I got a surprise winner, Matty D.
No.
Xfinity, I
It's
got
possible.
Gibbs
Ty
and Cup.
Gibbs?
Yeah,
Ty Gibbs are drafting.
yeah.
No. He causes a big one.
Mm,
And then for the
yeah,
Cup,
probably.
no shocker, Joey Logano.
No.
Are you
Get the
I'll
kidding
point.
be
me?
I'll
He's get
phone that in Monday when I'm off work drinking beer.
I,
That'll be a bad block gone wrong crash fest there.
who's his spotter now? I forget who his spotter is. Is it Presley? Yeah, it's Presley.
Yeah, it's
Robert
Colby
Presley's.
Presley.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Presley. Yeah.
Who did
All
you
right.
have for Xfinity there, Matt?
Gregson.
Yeah, Noah.
And who for Cup?
Hamlin.
The winner of the car or winner of the race is not leaving their car in Daytona. They're just getting a car wrapped.
Yep.
So it won't be the same.
No, it will be a show car that will be made to look like it. So,
Yeah.
well, guys, if anybody was still watching, I don't know if anybody is or not, but thanks for tuning in. Uh, Willie's going to owe me a whole bunch of money at the end of this season, which is
Yes.
I'm looking forward to.
Probably. Yep. Probably just paid for his airfare down to Daytona next year.
I hope so.
Yeah. Um, fantasy update. Gonna get the link out probably tomorrow. I'll get all that set up before we get on our no toe race. So and then starting next Tuesday 8 o'clock. We're weekly now. Every Tuesday 8 o'clock clockwork. Uh, I'm gonna work to get these transferred over to Anchor. So if you're hearing it
And
on Anchor, thank you for listening on Anchor. So
so tune in next Tuesday as we're going to break down Daytona, and I think next week we'll try to get the Xfinity bracket gone through, and we'll figure out who we're going to pick in Xfinity for
yeah,
our drivers. We're
yeah,
only
we'll
going to do
do.
the top six, or top
Yeah,
12.
yeah.
So
27 car will be in that bracket. So 27 car will be in that bracket. As long as the 21 car will be in that bracket, Austin Hill will be in that bracket. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you call it pathetic all you want. Lan- Landon Castle will not be in that bracket. Landon Castle will be lucky to get
Wait,
two
can I
top
change
10.
my Xfinity pick to Castle? Forgot.
Castle's going to be laps down.
Castle's going to win a race before Jeb Burton. I can promise you that. And I'll
I'll
put
put
$20 on that one.
Michael.
What?
Michael.
Write that one down.
Oh my God, what's this one? $20.
Castle
Castle
wins before Burton in Xfinity.
wins before Burton.
Here we go. It's my last bet.
Where are you taking on that one, Michael? You want in on that one?
I'll leave it to y'all. I don't want Willie to be too broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys next week after Daytona. Have a good one, everybody.
See y'all.
See ya.